Welcome back YouTube, VST here by XP Tech. This here is the Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra, the external version, and this here is my Xiaomi 13. Everybody knows it runs with the latest Snapdragon 8 Gen 2. And guys, a week ago I asked you, should I do a video on the animations, compare the animation between the S22 Ultra and the Xiaomi 13, or should I do a spit test, right? 457 votes, 66% voted out to do the animation comparison. And I totally get this idea. The animations are really very key to the experience. They're really an integral part from the user interface. Specifically here we have the OS that is called the One UI, right? So user interface is absolutely key. It is the DNA of the experience that you get when you use the phone, right? So it's like a window to the world. And don't get me wrong, both of these phones really flagship level phones. So one thing that can potentially try to ruin this experience, of course, is poor animation. And we know that the Samsung has a history of struggling with some stutters and lags, specifically the Exynos models. Some people claim out there that models with the Snapdragon are better, and I can tell you, I've had a lot of Snapdragon devices with Samsung Snapdragon devices, maybe just a bit better, right? And we all put a lot of hopes when the chip from this phone will eventually land up here in probably 2 weeks from now. So today is already the 26th of January, so in a few days, Samsung hopefully will unveil the S23 series with the latest Qualcomm Snapdragon. So let's start with the first animation, and this is going to be the always on display here on the S22 Ultra and here on the Xiaomi 13. So while we're here, guys, one tap will do nothing, one tap will do nothing, two taps will get us on the lock screen, two taps will also get us here. And yep, let me just do this one more time. So what we want to test right now is just this transition from the lock screen clock to the always on display. So right now I'm on the lock screen, I want to turn off the phone, and then we have this very beautiful animation. Let's check what happens here on the Xiaomi. All right, we have the lock screen and the clock. I turn off the display, and yep. While we're on the lock screen, one more time, let's just check the animation that is used to transition between the always on display and the lock screen. So again, here we have this beautiful animation, and here pretty much the same. The screen is getting dimmed, and then the screen turns off, and then we have this thing popping up. Now, I personally like this a bit more because we have this very nice transition from the lock screen to the always on display. While you're here, guys, you pretty much are limited with the same option. So let me just enter directly on the home screen. Now we are on the home screen on both phones, and the first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna swipe to show notifications. Now because this is using MIUI and I'm using now the fancy control style, guys, this will get us the control center, and if I get to notifications, I need to just swipe a bit to the left. Now I'm using the Chinese version, so don't just get scared yet, and let's try to compare the animations. All right. Here we have a nice blur that is applied on the background, and then at the end, guys, we have this very sort of a black bouncy animation. Here, right, boom, it's instant, okay? We also have blur applied, so I'm just going to do this slow, but it's really hard to do it slow because this phone is so quick. Okay, see here, guys. All right, the moment I start do this, we get the blur, and then we get all the notifications presented. And it really feels very quick. It's just a whole different animation, right? One more time here, boom. One more time on the S22 Ultra and one more time on the Xiaomi 13. I do like them both. It's just a personal preference, which you really think is best. Now, very important, guys, if I do this on the S22 Ultra, I'm gonna get here this nice transition to my quick settings. Here, of course, I don't have this, right? If I just keep going up, I'm just gonna get like this bouncy icon. And if I want to access here, my settings, I need to do something like this. But there is always, guys, the option for me to go back on the control center, and I can change it. So let me just change the control center to the old version, so it's just easier for our comparison. So right now, if I go back to my home screen and I do like this, boom, notifications, boom, notifications. All right. Now the transitions here to the quick settings, pretty much the same here, although there is certain level of fluidity that is present in the S22 Ultra. See here the way the icons just fall down and the way these icons come from the right. Here on the Xiaomi 13, guys, it's more like a pixel device, you know, nothing fancy, it's very quick, but yeah, you see, the moment I just unravel my notifications, one more time to show you guys, I will have again everything presented here, right? And then these icons, you know, no animation like this. But I understand it's just a matter of personal preference, which you like most. Now, anyway, let's go back here in the settings. Let me just try to turn off the Wi-Fi, turn off the Wi-Fi here. Let's exit the airplane mode, all right? And see, now, of course, this phone is faster than this. Let me turn this one more time. You have this fancy animation on both phones. On the Wi-Fi, the same effect. So it seems that most of the icons here in the Xiaomi MIUI 14 are, yeah, just animated, which is actually good to the eye. While I am on the home screen, let me just go to the right, which will trigger here the Google Discover and trigger the so-called upvote that really comes with the Chinese version of MIUI. Nothing really fancy on both phones. We are just doing this to check the animations. There is, again, this level of bounciness that is just higher here, more standing out on the Xiaomi 13. See here, on the S22 Ultra, it's a bit more fluid, right? A bit more slow. And here, guys, when I just exit, you get this like boom, instant bouncy effect. Again, back on the lock screen. Now let's just check a widget, the weather one. And yeah, I mean, the speed is even not the topic of this video. I think it's quite obvious what happens. The widget animation looks almost the same here. So, okay, that's probably almost the same. While we're still here, guys, let me hold my finger and show you the options. So holding the finger on the Xiaomi will require to do it longer, which is something that I don't really like. All right, so on the Galaxy, if I want to access, let's say, my home settings, boom, hold the finger there, wallpaper install, Teams, widgets. I can also scroll and cycle through my screens. On the Xiaomi, guys, first nothing will happen, but then something will happen, right? And then I can pretty much do the same, right? I have the widgets here, I have the settings, I have here the wallpapers and style. And again, I probably really too much attached to One UI, but I really like the way it looks on the One UI. Here we do also have the blur like on both phones. And now it's about time to just go in the settings and show you home screen settings. Here, guys, you have also the home screen settings, so transition effects and all of this. But this is going to be a full MIUI 14 video, which hopefully will come very, very soon. Now back on my home screen and let's check the volume rocker. Okay, going down. Very standard, no surprises there. Press up, keep pressing up, then you see the volume is going up. Press up one more time, and it just feels a bit more instant on the Xiaomi 13. And it's not the fact that the Xiaomi 13 is just quicker than the S22 Ultra, which is certainly the case. The animation really are executed at a higher speed. Right, so I kind of like the fluidity here, although you know, right, sometimes there is a problem with the consistency. When you open and attach some pictures and open Telegram and try to send some stuff, it might stutter, or let's say when you're not using the phone for some hours and then you, boom, immediately turn it on, you might again experience some stutters. But enough is enough, guys. Now let's do some folder opening. First one, it is absolutely, guys, one and the same folder. Now, to tell you the truth, I like the fact that when you open the folder on the Xiaomi 13, you know, there is almost no background. It's absolutely transparent. And I know you can pretty much go here and change this on the Galaxy, right? It's just a different implementation, but this kind of feels snappier. One more time. This background here, guys, could also be the reason why we experience sometimes stutter. So, guys, now let me just go back, and what I want to do, guys, I'm going to swipe up and enter in my app drawer, right? So, one more time. Up drawer, one more time, up drawer. Okay, here absolutely the same, you can just see, but we have of course here the grouping. Let's now click on the search apps. Okay, that's the One UI implementation. Here's the Xiaomi implementation. One more time, we go up and we're back on the home screen. Now let's go inside the recents menu, which is going to be extremely hard because this phone is very slippery, but I'm here. That's the recents menu, guys. Here, this is the standard One UI implementation. This is the standard Xiaomi MIUI 14 implementation. Honestly, I just, yeah, preferred this one better. I'm gonna now close all, and just go back to the home screen, and I would like now to initiate some app opening. So folder opening, and now let's open the Telegram and observe the animation. Opening, boom, Telegram, exit. Okay, now what I want to do, guys, I want to take the icon and just put it there so that we are able to check what happens to the animation when, let's say, we start the applications from a top corner or a bottom corner. So let me just put it there. And those phones are so slippery, guys. One more time. App opening, scrolling down a bit, going to the home screen. One more time. So app opening, all right, closing up, app opening, closing up. Honestly, both phones, I think, deliver. They really deliver, not a problem at all. App opening, yeah, see, the Telegram experience is quite nice. So yep, up opening, then up closing. The moment you close the app, by the way, if you look closer to the icon, guys, there is some dancing happening here. So opening, closing, let me just try to close, boom. Kind of the icon zoom out and zoom in a bit. So here, it's just, yeah, probably same thing happens here, guys. See, it's almost the same with the One UI, guys. See, I'm minimizing it, boom. Then you have this kind of like dancing icon. Let's open YouTube, folder opening, and then YouTube. All right, we are there now, exit, okay. Now let's try to do this one more time. Folder opening, and now let's open YouTube and close it, guys. I have a feeling that the animations are not so different. Okay, here, like this, here, like this. Yeah, it's pretty much seems to me the same. Again, guys, I might be not really so obsessed on animations, but what I do see on both phones is actually very well suited with my liking. So now camera, open the camera. All right, open the camera here. Okay, you wave to the camera. Hi guys, minimize here as well. So it's pretty much the same. Open, okay, go outside, open, outside. We just observe the same animations behavior. Now guys, let's go inside the settings. So I'm gonna choose here the cogwheel, choose the cogwheel here, settings. Just pay attention on how the settings are presented. You get the shade moving up here, and then you have the animations and settings. Boom, settings here. Now on the Xiaomi, yeah, it's just like a whole animation from the center. So one more time, settings, whoop. It's very quick, by the way. Here, you know, this is a very, very good example, guys, this settings animation. It really shows that the fluidity level and the speed of the animations from the Ultra is different. See, you know, it happens all nice and slowly like an iPhone. Although a lot of people are just comparing this to the iOS and the iPhones. I guess the design is very obvious, but see here, boom, it's very instantaneous, like on a Pixel. If I scroll down, guys, and I keep scrolling, I'm gonna get this nice bouncy effect. Here, guys, you can just see, wow, I mean, the effect really is bigger. The bounciness is bigger. Here, I cannot just do this. I can just try to extend them a bit. But yeah, it's a different implementation. I'm now on my widget page, so now let's just try to test some widgets. Okay, opening from Spotify. Here I think the animation is just beautiful. Here again, everything happens, guys, so quick, see? And guys, there is something important I want to share with you. If you hold your finger and enter the settings, guys, under more, there's going to be something called animation speed. So it's the relaxed one, the balanced one, and the fast one. So let me just show you guys. If I go and choose the relaxed one, yeah, right. I have a feeling it's a bit slower, right? I'm using the balanced one, which is kind of like the standard. And of course, if you really want to go ultrasonic, then you have always the option to go and choose the fast one. But okay, let me just show you this, the fast one right now. So boom, everything happens even faster. And this is similar to what we have been using to change the animation transition scale from the developer settings on the One UI. So it's really very good that Xiaomi incorporated this somehow stock, right? And on the One UI we don't have it. Now let me show you another animation from a random screen to the home screen. Okay, here. All right, see? What can I tell you guys? I have a feeling that really both phones are performing quite nice, and that the animations are almost the same. Of course, they are not 100% the same, but I cannot really find like very, very big differences. As a recap, guys, I do believe that the animations on both phones are really excellent, and right now even I was not able to observe the usual stuff that I have on my S22 Ultra phone. You might want to check my January update video here, guys, and if you have any questions, let me know. Probably very, very soon I'm going to be doing also a speed test to just understand really which phone is able to run apps faster, although I guess it's absolutely clear that this is gonna win, but you know what, you never know with time. If you like this video, guys, let me know, support the channel, leave a comment, it will be really nice. Stay safe, guys, you and your families. VST over and bye.